All right, so in this video, we're going to use Microsoft Excel to create pie charts using a given set of data. So in this set of data, we're given women in active duty in 2010, and we're given these four branches of service. Notice the Coast Guard is left out because this was what you were given in the assignment. Okay, so we're given the Army, number of women in active duty in the Army, the Navy, the Marines, and the Air Force. Okay. As before with the bar graph, I tend to leave the first row and the first column empty in case I need to add data to those cells, okay? But just like with the bar graph, you're gonna highlight the data that needs to go into the chart, in this case, the pie chart. Once you've done that, you click Insert. Okay, we're gonna go over here to the charts and we're gonna choose the pie chart. Now, you have three options in most versions of Excel. You've got the 2D pie chart, you've got the 3D pie chart, and then you've got the donut chart, okay? You can click here for more pie charts if you want to, but for your general purposes, one of these three will be the best, okay? So I'm gonna use the 3D pie chart here, all right? So again, you notice when you do that, you see all the different options here, all right? And you can choose which one you think works best for you, all right? So let's go to this one, for example. So you can see the percentages show up. So 31%, we're going to change this percentage in just a second. I'm going to show you how to do that. 37% for the Army, which is in blue, 25% for the Navy, which is in orange, and so on, okay? So if you want to, you can go here to add chart element. If you go to data labels, if we do data callout, it's actually going to give you a little more information. So it's going to tell you exactly that this piece of the pie represents the Air Force and what the percentage is, okay? Now, these numbers, 31%, 7%, 25%, 37%, have obviously been rounded, okay? So let's show you how to get that into a more useful percentage. So let's double click on one of these, and you'll see the format data labels come up, okay? So if you click on this graphic here that says label options, you scroll all the way to the bottom, you're gonna see the number option. Now, the number category for now is considered general, and we want to change that to a true percentage, okay? And notice it says to 2 decimal places. That works for us, okay? So Marines used to be 7%, but you can see, there's a pretty big difference between 7% and 6.62%. So this gives us a lot more useful information than those basic percentages did, okay? So again, if you click on these labels, this will give you the Format Data Labels option, okay? Let's go ahead and change the title here. So this is Women in Active Duty 2010, okay? So like before, we clicked on the labels to change our percentages. If we click in the pie here, we get a different option. It's Format Data Series, okay? So again, with this graphic, the series options here, this pie explosion might be useful for you. So I wanted to show you that one. So if you up the percentage of pie explosion, you'll see the pieces start to come apart. And in some graphics, that might be better. It might tell a better story for you than if the pie is all together. Again, that's your personal choice for what you're trying to do. The angle of the first slice, if you up that degree measure, it's just going to rotate the pie here for you. So you can rotate it to make it look however you want it to look, okay? There are other options here. Again, this is, you can add some effects, and you can change the colors or change something about the way the pie looks. All right, so let's get out of that. And then if you double click in the body of the pie chart here, you're gonna get Format Chart Area, okay? So you can play around with the fill in the line, the effects, okay? And the size and the properties of the chart, okay? So that's how you create a pie chart using Excel. Whenever possible, you want to make sure your percentages are rounded to the nearest hundredth as opposed to the nearest whole number. It'll give you better information, and it'll tell a better story if you're using this chart to present some information, okay? So that's how you use Excel to make pie charts.